with those terms that you give us.
That's right.
And defend it. And sometimes, as you're seeing on the streets of Baltimore, even New York City to a point, people are tired.
Yeah.
They're tired.
So the death penalty has been on the news this year. According to this is back in May. So I'm kind of going like in chronological order, although it seems like we're all over the place. But I'm going in chronological order of 2015. So the Death Penalty Information Center reports that there were just 28 executions in 6 states in 2015, and 2/3 of the 28 people executed in 2015 exhibited symptoms of severe mental illness, intellectual disability, the debilitating effects of extreme trauma and abuse, or some combinations of the three. And then later on, a few weeks later, did we lose someone? Sounded like someone hung up. Herb, you on the phone?
Come on.
John, you still on the phone? Okay, I think we may have lost Herb. So also in May, Pharmacists Association take a stand against the death penalty. So there's been some changes and some. What do you guys think about what's been going on around death penalty for this year?
Steve, you're not jumping around. There's a method to the madness.
It's a method, right?
We know that. Let me add in this quick stat as well. I mean, you mentioned 28 executions in 2015. That's the lowest number I noticed since 1991.
That's
when
right.
there were 14 executions, right? And it's notable as well that it spiked to 98 in 99. So that was a peak. So clearly we're on a downward trajectory where all that's concerned. Now, clearly what's resonating with the public is this question of innocence, right? I mean, there's been so many cases where people have been wrongfully convicted. What resonates as well, the Glenn Ford case, which folks may know of, who spent 30 years on death row for a murder he did not commit, and he died this year, I believe at the age of 65. So, look, this is the land of John Wayne, right? And folks that answer some of these poll questions say, yeah, hang 'em high. But I think even those folks, after so many years, seeing all of these wrongful conviction cases are starting, because if you look at the Gallup polls even, folks are saying, we think that there might be reasons to stop and halt the death penalty in this country. So, and obviously all that you mentioned in terms of the European Union that's holding back some of the cocktails, if you will, involved, that's also playing a role. So, whether by force or by strategy, that's a downward number, I think, in terms of executions.
So maybe the lawsuits, wasn't the Pharmaceutical Association?
Yeah.
I know they at their conference they advised 60,000 members or so to not give out the drugs.